Smile with Daniel.
Listen, wonder, and learn.
Mom, why do people do that? Like, knock on wood.
Daniel, you mean like when someone says, "I've never broken a bone, knock on wood"?
Yes. What does knocking on a table have to do with not breaking bones?
Honestly, nobody knows for sure.
Wait, nobody knows? Like, not even scientists?
Not even scientists. But there are some really interesting theories, and one of them involves a children's game.
A children's game?
Yes. Let's start with the oldest explanation. A really long time ago, we're talking thousands of years, people believed that trees were alive. Not just growing, actually alive. Like, they thought spirits lived inside them.
Spirits? Inside trees?
Yes. Ancient Celtic peoples, that's people from places like Ireland and Scotland a very long time ago, believed that oak trees, ash trees, hazel trees, they were all home to gods and spirits. And if something good happened to you, you'd go knock on a tree to say thank you to whatever was living inside it.
So knocking on wood was like leaving a thank you note for a tree spirit?
Basically, yes. And if you wanted protection, if you were scared something bad might happen, you'd knock to wake the spirit up and ask for help.
Okay, that actually makes sense. So we're still doing it, even though we forgot why we're doing it?
That's exactly it. But here's where it gets interesting. Some historians say that explanation is probably not true.
Wait, then where did it come from?
So, a folklorist. That's someone who studies old stories and traditions. Named Steve Roud went looking for the very first time anyone ever wrote about knocking on wood. And you know what he found?
What did he find?
The earliest written record only goes back to 1805. That's not ancient at all. That's actually pretty recent in history.
So if it was really from ancient tree spirits, someone would have written about it way before 1805?
Exactly. So Steve Roud thinks the real origin is something much more surprising. A children's game.
The game! What game?
It was called Tiggy Touchwood. It was basically a version of tag, but with one special rule. If you touched something made of wood, a door, a fence, a tree, you were completely safe. No one could tag you.
So touching wood meant you were safe. In the game.
In the game. And Steve Roud thinks that idea, touch wood, you're protected, just leaked out of the game and into everyday life. Adults who played it as kids kept doing it without even thinking about why.
So we might all be playing a game that we forgot we were playing.
Daniel, that is one of the most beautiful things you've ever said.
I'm serious though. Like every time someone knocks on wood, they're accidentally playing Tiggy Touchwood.
They really are. And there's actually one more theory. A Christian one. Some people think knocking on wood is connected to the wooden cross, as a way of asking for protection. But just like the tree spirit theory, historians can't find any old writings to back it up.
So we have 3 explanations. And nobody knows which one is right?
Nobody knows. And that's actually one of my favorite things about this one. Sometimes the honest answer is that history is a mystery. We just kept doing something until we forgot where it started.
That's kind of how Grandma dances at weddings.
Okay. That's enough from you. All right. What's one thing you learned today?
That nobody actually knows why we knock on wood. But the best theory is that it came from a children's game where touching wood kept you safe from being tagged. We might all just be playing tag and not knowing it.
And now you'll never forget it.